There's been two things on my mind lately. Making a show about fucking ports on a computer and the 2006 volleyball incident. Yeah, by the way, I did copy the intro from Chasington. Shut the fuck up, leave me alone. Fuck, I dropped the mic. This video's never getting monetized. Fuck this shit. Okay. You're watching my videos. You do not know what 2006 volleyball incident is. So let me explain the 2006 volleyball incident. Okay, basically this thing's origin is that, like, I don't fucking know what year this was in, but on 4chan or some, we are not sorry for your loss. On 4chan or some random other fucking image board, so you made like a conspiracy theory iceberg chart. That, and right at the bottom, there's like there's the 2006 volleyball incident. And people are like, what the fuck is the 2006 volleyball incident? Explain, like, the government was trying to kill some guy that was at a volleyball game in either South Dakota or Nebraska, and they tried to assassinate him at a public volleyball game, but they got the Mr. Beast $1 assassin, and they accidentally killed 14 people, and they covered it up, and they made people, and they paid the families to not talk about it, and like there has been random pieces of evidence, but they're obviously fucking fake, and this is why I'm making this fucking video. Why am I swearing so much? What? Why am I swearing so much? I think I got the yeah. I'm gonna explain why this video, why it just flat out didn't happen. I'm crying, bro. I'm crying, bro. Why was I swearing so much? What the fuck? Why was I swearing so much? Also, I forgot to mention the volleyball game was at a high school. I was looking for the events of the images because I don't plan these videos in advance, and I thought, in the fucking why am I swearing so much? The Some Ordinary Gamers video, it showed on the fucking image. Why am I swearing? On the image board, it showed like this photo of what's supposedly from the 2006 volleyball incident, and he had to blur out because it's very graphic. And somebody was asking on it for the image on Reddit, and somebody said it looked like AI, and somebody else said, "Damn, AI 2006," and obviously as a joke. And then this guy, this individual, this very intelligent individual did not get the joke and got pressed over nothing. I dropped the microphone on my testicle. Not showing this very graphic image because it's barely relevant to this, and also it's really gruesome, and I don't want to look at that, and I don't want to make you look at that, unless you are the specific individual from the apartment complex. In that case, I want to subject you to much worse. Okay, I looked at the photos and they aren't actually that graphic. I think I can show them, but I'll show them in the part with the other images. Cuckold. I think Murderer is just a pussy. He's also friends with Nuxtalker, so I think we should euthanize him, honestly. Guys, I don't think this is relevant to the 2006 volleyball incident. I don't think this pertains to that. I don't think this is evidence of it. Yo, okay, what if we just what if there was a 2006 volleyball incident movie?
What if I told you there's a story the internet doesn't want you to know? A story so buried, it's like it never existed. In 2006, during a high-stakes volleyball match, something happened. Players froze. The crowd went silent. Witnesses claimed to have seen something unexplainable. A shadow that moved faster than the eye could catch.
This is not the 2006
players vanishing from the court mid-game, only to reappear minutes later, disoriented and with no memory of what had happened. But here's the twist. Try searching for it online. No records, no articles, no videos. It's as if someone scrubbed it clean, erasing it from history. Was it a glitch in reality? A cover-up or something bigger? The 2006 volleyball incident remains one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries, and yet it's like the world wants you to forget. What really happened that day? And more importantly, why?
Okay, I'm gonna actually try to disprove it now. Don't make comments saying I'm a government shill. I was just merely inspired by the government shills, okay? My brother told me to end the recording so he could say the N-word. Say it again! Just realized Scare Theater has a much better video on this subject, but leave me alone. Fuck you. Now let's get to actually showing why this isn't real. Dude, that's not how you fucking spell it. Also, why did I get recommended? This is fake, and he didn't die. Why Greg recommended high middle school fights? That's not how you spell it. Okay, I guess maybe I should actually talk about instead of beating my dick around the bush. I'm gonna put a rock in my ass and then talk about it. Hold on real quick. Okay, I'm back now. Let's talk about it. Okay, this first image. This is at Utica High School. Hold on.
Hello.
Shut up. This first image is at Utica High School. Why is there a VHS effect? This is 2006. Also, I forgot to mention, some people say it could have been a bombing. But yeah, this is 2006. Why is there a VHS effect? Okay, this... Shut the f...
Eh? Hello, guys. Hello.
Stop somehow.
Hello, guys.
Penis. Okay, the second...
Hello, guys.
Okay, the second image, these are different uniforms. There's still a VHS effect. This is 2006. There's no reason for there to be a VHS effect. The day isn't there anymore. It's clearly a different camera if this would be real. They're different uniforms. The floor looks different. And these don't look like kids who've just been shot. These look like kids...
Look.
These look like kids who are just laying on the floor. Is that in blood? I'm not seeing the picture real well while recording this, whatever the fuck. Oh, I forgot to mention...
I forgot to mention that...
I forgot to mention that Chilling Scares made a much better video about this, and that video he did like an... I forgot what it's called, but he did like a thing, like when you Photoshop something in, and you put in like a thingy, it like looks more pixelated around the thingy. Man, I don't know. Yeah, he did that. A suspicion on that one with the CBI not for release one. This is a government conspiracy. That was the same VHS effect as the last one, and all the ones after it, except for the one with the blood have the same. They all have the same effect. These all from like the same batch of random guy who faked them. These are supposed to be body bags, but those are fucking rolled up gym mats that kind of look like bodies. If this was a body, you'd have to arrange it in a really weird way to get it to look like that. I'm probably gonna have to censor this, but it's just like the floor. I think this is a different floor. Yeah, it just has like blood put over it. Yeah, and the Scare Theater. Yeah, this is like fake. Scare Theater told me this image is fake in 1922. What? Yeah, I'll probably have to censor this one. It's just a photo with some blood on it. It's not really concrete evidence. Okay, this photo. This photo looks like what's under the... Well, I'm censoring it. It's supposed to be blood, but honestly, it just looks like Spring Bonnie from Into the Pit. It looks like on the 3D model, the fan-made 3D models, when you remove the suit, and it's like the the flesh creature. It looks like that if it was stretched out in Gmod. It does actually look like that. Yeah, what I'm trying to get at is that this would be easily fakeable. Yeah, this is the last one. It just looks like three guys mopping up blood, and it says CBI not for release. This is the one that Scare Theater. Was it Chunk Shares? What was his name? Yeah, Scare Theater. He said that this one could be from the Combine shooting. He also didn't do the fucking error analysis thingy on this, so it's real actually. Actually, it is real. This is all real. But all the evidence is fake. The evidence is fake to make us think this never happened. Yeah, the photos are almost definitely fake. And the story is just really implausible. The government goes to try and kill a guy. Okay, they try to kill a guy. They do that. They decide to do it when he's at a high school volleyball game in front of a lot of people. And then they decide to get the $1 assassin, and the situation accidentally escalates, and he kills 13 other people. And they covered up so badly that some guy on 4chan knew about it, like because they didn't pay all the news outlets to not talk about it. And how would they pay? How could they possibly pay off all the family members if my family member died because the government shot them? I would not. I don't think that many people. I think at least some people would not take money to stay silent about it. And this was some people say this story could have been in a small town. This is going to be talked about in a small town. This is not this. There's no possible way for this to go unnoticed. This story is. I just can't go over the least plausible part of the story. The part that would make it actually completely implausible is why would the government go and kill somebody at a high school volleyball game? There's tons of other people there. Why would they shoot him there? What? Why would they shoot a guy at a volleyball game when when tons of other people are there? Like, what? Man, I don't even know. Yeah, to kill this guy at the volleyball game in front of tons of other people. The government is stupid, but they're not this stupid. They don't have mental disabilities. They aren't like that one guy from Reddit whose brain is mostly water. No, that guy was actually doing a decent. That guy was dumb, but he wasn't disabled. The government is worse than that guy from Reddit that was missing most of his brain. In conclusion, this just couldn't have happened. It just. My mouth is too dry. Hold on. Yeah, in conclusion, the story doesn't make any fucking sense. This story just flat out doesn't fucking make sense. Me and editing put a funny clip up on screen.
Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake.
No, thank you for watching the video. This video was kind of shitty, which is my usual video quality. Yeah, this video, I just made this to have a video up for this month. Next month, there's gonna be a bit of a higher quality, better video about an incident that my comrades know about. If you know, you know. Corlo, if you know about this individual and what he said, you will know this will be an accelerating video. So don't stay tuned. Actually do. Goodbye.